Your loss. The Watcher. Common, relic, or remove card. Guardian Act. How bad can it possibly be to remove a card from a Watcher deck? Floor 6 super lead. Could happen. I would usually take Empty Fist here, but Sands of Time is also a card. I think I'm just going to take Empty Fist. Run is practically won already. Well, I did, like, pick Watcher, so yes. It's a juicy shop where I have about 8 less gold than I need. I'm gonna card remove. The best things about playing Watcher is that the card rewards and shops offer you Watcher cards. I think the shops offering you card remove is pretty important too. Battle him. That is an idea. It's not the best fight for Vulnerable Potion. It's definitely not the best fight for Vulnerable Potion. I think defend. I am not sure. There's math you can do there, I guess. Fasting always seems like a bad trade-off to you. I don't know. It's kind of cool for your cards to deal twice as much damage. Hot take, I'm sure. Conclude? Kinda needed it last fight, but okay. What's up, Doc? Thanks for the 40 months. Appreciate it. Man, I'm not doing a good job of drawing Eruption at the right time. Tantrum. GG. Okay, now my issue is that I have... Oh, sure. A bunch of useless cards which aren't fasting and Tantrum, so I'll have to work something out about that. What's up, Doc 426 has still only subscribed to my channel for 39 months, despite their name being 426. I feel like you need to subscribe to my channel for another 386 months or whatever before that can be your name. Is it a bold claim? Yes. Is it brave? Yes. But sometimes you have to be bold and brave in life. What is an updock anyway? Fair. Will I still be streaming in 30 years? I'm probably going to stop for dinner in a couple of hours. Oh my god. That's kind of rude. I guess the net evil is that I take 5. Not the end of the world. Lizard tail. Man. There are a lot of things which aren't card remove in this here shop. I wonder if I want Sling. Just save my money. Indignation's kind of okay. Don't have enough ways out of Wrath though. What do you think about Mechabellum? I know at least one person who really likes Mechabellum. Is the fight over now? What a character. what a character. Take a halt. I was not personally a huge Mechabellum fan. think with double Swift Potion, don't have to finish there. A lot of healing in these relics. A little bit. Algorithm! Thanks for the 53 months. You played Watcher until Ascension 15 and still have Wish missing from your collection. What does that mean? I don't actually know what that means. Does that mean you haven't taken Wish yet? Wish is sweet, though. Gotta get on that. You've not seen it yet. What? Is that a bug? That sounds impossible. Curse Deva form? To make sure I win? It's kind of shit. But I would prefer to win than lose. This is a situation where, like, right now I am almost certain to win. But it is possible I don't scale to late game. Deva form is a terrible way to scale to late game and makes my deck weaker right now. But it does mean that I'm guaranteed to have a way to scale into late game. Where, like, I could theoretically brick literally everything for the rest of the run and not have one. I think it's fine. Boop. Boop. Deva form Snecko, 500 IQ. I thought 500 IQ was good. Is IQ like you want the number to be lower? When I scored 98, they told me I'd almost gotten a perfect score, which implies to me that you want it to be higher. I might take a Tranquility. Tranquility might be my best upgrade right now. Probably Tantrum is. I probably also don't get to upgrade anything anyway. Take it though. I just realized that I still haven't gotten Runic Pyramid. Fucking losing my mind over here. Bonk. like a Crescendo plus over Blasphemy. Blasphemy is pretty decent, though. I think the Retain matters a lot. Truly a balanced character has been called. Okay. I don't think that turn is helping Watcher beat the unbalanced character allegations. Red Mask is nice. Meditate isn't bad at all. I think Meditate's great here. Yeah, I can kill this. Kind of feels like I could just kill it. Thank you, Ben. Might have to use both potions. And Swift Potion feels like a nice one to hold on to. Maybe we just play it kind of chill this turn and kill it next turn. That might be better. It's like incredibly not dead still. Just very, very not dead here. But next turn it's dead. Or I can draw into... Honestly, that's kind of too much stuff to have to draw for it to die. Disappointing. Ava form very helpful. I'm gonna Swift Potion, actually. God. Never fasting. Fasting tantrum conclude. Get me out of this fight. Nobody makes me bleed my own blood. Raging fish. A wallop? Okay with a wallop. Probably a pretty good moment for a shop. Pallets. I don't think, like, the fasting pallets interaction is that good. It's just kind of, I don't know. +1 energy per turn on Watcher isn't that big a deal. Maybe if I get more copies of fasting. A Deva form remove. Gosh. Y'all want violence. And you go! Balance doesn't seem bad here. If I'm in Wrath, does this kill that? I don't know. Probably. I guess I have to do the math. It would hit it for... Oh my god. Hit it for 10, 15, weakened. Yes, it kills it. Power. Attack. Skill. I'm no longer weak. This is bad for my enemies. Honestly, they weren't in great shape before that either. Ceramic fish? It's over. Volt combos with Deva form. This is one of those spots as Watcher where, like, yeah, I can upgrade, but it's kind of reasonable to rest because I have Lizard Tail. I don't have to. All right, cool. Like, you have to think about the worst 5% of runs or something in this sort of situation. And my turn 1 is, like, kind of a little bit vulnerable. So that is why resting makes sense. However, I have a Lizard Tail, so even in the 5% worst runs, I still win. At which point, there isn't much to think about anymore. You always rest with Watcher in Act 2. Watcher, like, almost all of my Watcher deaths are in Act 4. What am I getting? Wallop? Probably. I want the defend, actually. So I can go this one, this one, this one, this one, this one. I have overkilled it by 49. Hey, that's how much health I have. Cloak Clasp is a relic. It's kind of a bad turn. Cloak Clasp is a Watcher-only relic, yeah. Alright, we're settling in for the longer fight here. We've got the Ragnarok. We can recur. Conclude, meditate, what a combo. I think it dies down. Guess it wasn't a very long fight. Didn't I have to play Halter to trigger pellets with fasting? Oh, sure. Yes, I should have done that. Although, if I may direct you to the amount that it didn't matter. Study with Cloak Clasp. Fuck it. Just take some random scaling stuff to make sure I win at the end. It's good because it's upgraded. Sure. 26 lands. Goodbye. You're gonna make a post like, what if Watcher was a sea creature and Calm was instead called Clam? Okay. It's a good point, Nico. Like an indignation for ceramic fish. Feels right to me. Foresight plus kind of a card. It would be nice to just be offered a rushdown, and then I wouldn't need to do any of this garbage. But I haven't been offered a rushdown, so here we are. Sure. Rushdown's not in the game anymore? Good point. Good point. My potions don't do anything? This is a pretty bad turn. No? Seems like a bad turn. How would I rework Watcher to make it more balanced? You want Watcher to be even more balanced than it already is? It's a tall ask. My general approach to that kind of stuff is to just get to not be the game developer, because what a thankless and impossible task, holy shit. Instead, I get to just sit here and criticize the game developer, which is a lot more straightforward. I'm going to bottle a Vault. A Blessing of the Forge over the Explosive Pot. criticize the devs who are my friends. Yeah, but every time I play Watcher, they're a little bit less my friends. No, Anthony and Casey are great. Am I ever going to check out Monster Train 2? I've already played the demo on stream. Regen potion. Weave with just lucky and foresight. It's actually kind of okay. If I take Weave, I'm looking for like clusterfuck deck. That is kind of what I'm building already. Okay. Clusterfuck.deck. What does clusterfuck deck mean? It's kind of like an unfocused pile. It's just being calm, actually. The instrumental reminds you of that one song from the Pokemon movie. Pokemon has a very specific sort of instrumentation associated with it because of like the technology available when it was made, which is kind of cool, I think. I assume that I have one now. Oh. Tantrums on my discard pile. It's a little awkward. Is this like good? Why don't I just do this? What am I even doing? Like, Tantrum can't go in your discard pile, that's a bug. I think the entire character might be a bug. It's okay. I actually really enjoy Watcher runs. I learned to love them. But there have been things which I've tried to learn to love in gaming, like Balatro. God, fuck that game. Watcher runs I was able to work out how to love. You just have to embrace the broken. I took the regen potion of thinking that that fight might be iffy. Then I ended the fight at +1 regen potion above my max health going in. Standard. Spirit Shield combos with Cloak Clasp? Kind of. Could take Alpha. Could take Alpha for, like, the win. Okay, that is 16 runs without seeing Runic Pyramid. You should see it, what? If you're seeing 6 boss relics, you should see it once every, like, 3 to 4 runs. A lot of streamers you've seen are not in love with Potato compared to the media hype. It isn't a good game. It's like click buttons. Click buttons is fine if that's what you want to do. What do I not like about Balatro? Like, there isn't anything in it. You just click buttons. It isn't like a game. Under Tunge. But I'm playing Watcher. I have thought so much more in this run than I would think in a Balatro run. And this is a Watcher run, like, yeah. One of the nice things is I've been given the ability to think. Like, the game presents me decisions where there's more than one thing I could choose to do. And then on top of that, even more. And this is like, you really couldn't even expect this. This is just kind of bonus. It like gives me an interface which allows me to make decisions when I'm deciding what to do. They hadn't invented that yet when Balatro came out, I assume. Ow. Oh god. I took one. That was kind of embarrassing. Oh shit. This doesn't work. This works though. Balatro has much less player agency, but you still think it's fun. Yeah, and that is fine. I do think that streamers probably care a lot about having player agency, and people who want to watch streamers instead of actually playing a game probably care very little about having player agency. This is a very broad sweeping claim that I'm going to make. Balatro's boring to watch? Yeah. That too. Rough. All you need to do to get 1 million people talking in your chat is say that Blatcher is bad. Wild but true. Wait. I thought I had to use a potion here. I was like doing the math to like work out if it was worth using the potion or if I should take the damage. I had like 40 more damage than lethal. It's fine. It's fine. Nobody saw. Good card. Don't have a Talk of the Hands. Blatcher's soundtrack is neat. Plausible. I don't think Lesson Learned does much here. You know what it does? It is plausible to buy it in card remove, and then it lets me play Lesson Learned. It can upgrade Tranquility and Just Lucky. Oh, that's kind of it. It's not very good. I'm forced into 3 campfires anyway. Sad. That's the first Lesson Learned I've seen in 4 runs. Oh shit, weave! No! Fuck. Kinda feels like this isn't lethal. If I draw 5, I'm guaranteed a way out of Wrath though. You would lose this watch run because you don't know how to block without Talk to the Hand or Mental Fortress. I mean, I'm sure not blocking this turn. I think I have lethal. Might have lethal. With duplication potion, I probably do. Do I have it without duplication potion? $60 something. I think this is 63. 100 and thing. I have it without without potion. God, this character is strong. Second tantrum. First sanctity. If I'm still looking for a way to not die, I have Lizard Tail. Second tantrum? Tantrum hits kind of hard here. Let's go second tantrum. I do not usually go second tantrum, but this seems to be a, like, kill the enemy before they kill you kind of run. You're welcome, Barrelicious. Enjoy your food. I do have this for the heart fight. Or a fight before it, but probably the heart fight. Deck is one Wraith form away from being great. That seems true. Balatro is a different kind of game. Smoke a J and watch the slot machine go burr kind of game. Yeah, I agree. Nothing wrong with that. I assume it dies next turn? It feels like it. Yeah. Yes. Uh-huh. Oh my god, yes. Yeah, Quebeco. Double flurry. Okay. Duplication potion is currently for something that blocks. So I think I keep it because this doesn't block. Unless it's at the same time as Wallop, I guess. With Wallop specifically, it blocks. It doesn't really work with my attacks though, because my attacks are Tantrum. Fight! With Vigor, I think I'm still meant to attack this turn. This is... holy shit, that's 56. Nope. Yes, it is. What sound does a horse make? I tried to make a horse sound, but I failed. Is there a market for a streamer who pretends to be a horse? Maybe that could be my thing. Cultist potion. It's kind of interesting. Is it better than a flex potion? I could take over Time Eater. I don't hate the mango at all, by the way. I think that's quite a good relic for me here. Given that my current strategy for blocking is to be hit by the attacks. Kind of like cultist potion over duplication potion. Specifically for time meter, I think. Take a block for 7, maybe. It's also an empty with double flurry. No, just gets in the way of my better cards. Ow. Flex potion has only 5 strength for 1 turn. Is it? I don't think that's true. Have to play an attack this turn? No, I can cleanse the debuffs next turn. Oh, that's an attack. Oh shit, there's 2 of them. Oh shit. Okay with this? I guess so. Everyone can say pallets once. Don't worry, you'll get your turn. Wait patiently and politely. Tranquility? Don't know. Maybe not. You're saving yours? Nice. Good thinking. How much does this hit for? 12 and 17. It's not enough. Unless this as well. That would still do this. I'm very confused right now. Seems okay. Hold on, I should have done this already, probably. Oh. Rude. I have to rest? I don't have to rest. But I will rest. It looks like. What else? It's a little iffy. Okay. Just full block. What a character. What a character. Gremlin Horn's like pretty typically sweet, I would say. I don't think I should have taken another tantrum. That was wrong. Second wallop I should take though. I think for the heart fight, I want this liquid memories, and now my potions are actually locked for the boss gauntlet. Which should be okay, because fasting should be enough here. Power. Attack. Skill. Oh, way too much thinking. This is 2 cards, this is 2 cards, this is 2 cards. 1, 2. Maybe 1 card short. This is okay. Gives me 3 cards next turn so I can go Wrath, Wallop, Meditate. This is not Wrath, Wallop, Meditate. I don't need Deva Form. I would kind of like Deva Form. Okay, question is, can I just one-shot it? Or do I let it split? I think I let it split. Which means like... presumably this? Was I wrong? What if I was wrong? I would have to put 1 more card on top though, I think. Oy. Leave the slimed. 4 cards. Wrath. Crescendo, Indignation, Holt, Vigilance here. Yeah. Makes 1, and then I should just kind of kill it. One would assume. Decemberist's greatest of all time. Yeah. That's pretty good. They played at Bumbershoot when I was in like middle school or maybe start of high school. And I didn't go, but my friends did. Bumbershoot is like the big music festival in Seattle. And then my friends were super into them. And then I got into them because of my friends. Been a bit though, been a hot minute. Where would the Decemberists be without the Gregorian calendar? That's kind of unfair though, because a lot of people are very reliant on the Gregorian calendar. I sure never, like, found another way out of Wrath. Went to high school with Gregorian calendar? That is fucking incredible. How is he doing? Do you keep in touch? Does he know the fireman? Panoply is a very good word. I feel like I could have just killed it. I have just killed it. Well, sure. That'll do it then. I was a little low on health there. The actual Decemberists didn't follow the Gregorian calendar. I've read a surprising amount of Russian history for someone who has never been to Russia or lived in Russia. It's kind of weird. One day I just kind of started reading Zhukov's memoirs. He was the general who was in charge of the Eastern Front in World War II. And we just like kept going, and then I found out that they were 1,300 pages long because I like was reading them on Kindle, so I didn't know. But they sure were long. Didn't finish them, but I read a lot. I want to say, like, I read a lot. I did not get up to World War II, which is what he was known for. They were long. So. Who did that general have a crush on? I did not read anything about his love interests at any point. I don't believe. I don't think that was what he was memorializing. I'm gonna upgrade a Wallop. Because I think that is probably worth more than 50 in health. Second fasting is fine. We look at this. Talk to the hand. With that talk to the hand, I could take another... Let's take a Tranquility because I'm short on those. Could take another Flurry. Sure. We have a Ceramic Fish and membership card too, so now I can probably buy like 3 more things. First card is Conclude. Easily. Alright, let's hope we win. I was just, I'm gonna be honest, assuming that this was lethal. I don't think it is, though. I think we've run into the one time where this isn't turn 2 lethal. Sure kills the shit out of the shield, though. I could use Flex Potion and that might be enough. Tantrum's 120, actually. If I use Flex Potion. And play Fasting. Which I think I'm doing. Pretty sure playing Fasting's right. I have both flurries there, right? I do have Foresight down. So killing the spear isn't as important because I can just discard the burns. It's hitting me for 24 this turn, though. What if I don't play Fasting? What if I go Crescendo? Tantrum left is 88, plus 2 Flurries is another... They both upgraded? Another 24, plus the Wallop, it's 18. So it kills. Then we have to do something about Spire Spear. But it should be doable. Just feels kind of sad to not get to play Fasting. $9,606. I do get a free energy. Wait, I can play Fasting. Cool. Alright, sweet. Worked it out eventually. You watched A Gentleman in Moscow. I enjoyed that. Ewan McGregor seemed like he was having a good time. I think I like him like as a human being. I'm pretty sure he's a good human being. So I think I like seeing him have a good time. Is he a good human being? I don't know. Why do I think he's a good human being? I don't know. We killed those, but I didn't take any damage. Confusing. Thought that would be like bad or something. Kill this too? Probably. Deva form. Should I have left the other power in my discard pile so that I could have cleansed all my debuffs with it? Maybe. Instead we're here. Lizard tail! Ah, just kidding. Just kidding. Do that. I have 9 strength. Damn. That seems broken. I don't know if this character should be allowed to have that much strength. Saw 47 months Blue Milker. That's nearly 10 years. We were just talking about calendars. So I no longer have a potion to get Wallop with, but what I can do instead is simply win the run, and that should work. It was a fun one, though. Didn't really get a way to block, huh? But it turns out if you just, like, you know, kill them, it doesn't matter. Having 99 health and Lizard Tail is kind of a way to block. Hey, Private Ryan! Hey, Agent 1B! Double Tantrum... which never found. Great block, but killed everything too fast for it to matter. Lizard Tail is a block card. I think that's probably true, yeah. Sounds right to me. What is Watcher's Great Block? Mental Fortress is certainly one of Watcher's best ways to block.